dancehall lovers, for WBT Empire, I'm Angel, the dancehall explorer. Welcome to this week's WBT Empire dancehall news. Popcaan featured a new Gorillaz track. So, Popcaan keeps rising internationally. After he opened several shows on Drake's Boy Meets World tour last month, he was just featured on a track of the new album of the legendary group Gorillaz. The track, Saturn's Bars, has already reached more than 11 million views. This is a big achievement for the unruly boss, who has recently been on a number of European charts with the single Should Have Been Me by Naughty Boy. We are very happy for Popcaan, and we also hope that in the future we will get to listen to a collab with Drake, whose new compilation, More Life, presents a lot of sounds reminiscent of Caribbean sounds. Konshens, one of the biggest names in dancehall music over the past years, makes history as the first Jamaican artist to sign a label and recording deal with Empire. The California-based Empire is home to some well-known hip-hop and R&B artists like Remy Ma, Rich Homie Quan, and Fat Joe. Konshens is the newest addition to their expansive roster and kicks off the venture by releasing a remix of Broke Off Your Back featuring Chris Brown. The hot single on the popular Moscato rhythm has been doing excellent and is poised to impact mainstream radio on an international level as well. The contribution of Chris Brown's verse on the remix gives more life to the record for additional crossover appeal. The song has been available since last week through iTunes and all other digital platforms. Empire CEO Gazi Shami is quoted as saying, "Broke Off Your Back has been one of the biggest dancehall songs in the world for a while now, garnering close to 100 million streams. It only made sense for Chris Brown to bless it with his voice and help cross it over into the US mainstream." We at WBT Empire are also very happy for Konshens, and it's a pleasure to see people who have been working very hard over the last years reaching new levels. Congrats! Vershon versus Jahmiel. One of the hottest topics in dancehall right now is Vershon and Jahmiel's beef. The two artists have been releasing several tracks addressing each other, and they both gave people a lot to talk about in the last weeks. The two artists are dissing each other, which could be due to them repping two different camps, Unruly and Gully, which are now living a sort of cold war after the big diss songs that were released last year. But what looked like a war between two artists is getting a little more personal, as Jahmiel has made mention of Vershon's son in one of his diss tracks. Vershon is very upset, and he told the Star newspaper that he won't back down from the war, not only to defend his son, but also to show that he's not a walkover in the industry. He also added that there have already been tensions with Jahmiel in the past, and he stated, "Me no want no man feel like me a coward. Not true you see me a sing nice songs with positive messages, you feel like you can diss me or diss me youth." He also said, "Me I ignore him long enough. Maybe him friend them round him, I hype him up, and if you feel like your career better than the next man's career, keep that to yourself, man." So, we should wait to see what new diss tracks come up in the next few days, and we can't wait to see who's gonna prevail between these two talented artists. Who do you think is leading it right now? That's all for this week's dancehall news. Subscribe here if you like dancehall, and we'll be back next week with more. For WBT Empire, I'm Angel, the dancehall explorer.